Well, another toasty and summer-like day out there today as we had temperatures mostly in the 90s across the area, but it was even warmer farther north than that. We'll talk about that in a moment. Right now, looking around the area, we do see some pretty mild temperatures still, 78 degrees in Grand Island, 75 in Kearney. If we look right here on your screen from O'Neill, that's actually the planet Venus right now. We're seeing it in the evenings this time of year. Let me see right there, and you can also see it in Kearney, right about there. It's a little bit lower in Kearney because in O'Neill, they actually will see a little bit longer days the farther north they are. So that also translates to some of the features in the night sky. Will stick around a little bit longer, especially the farther north they are in the sky. Looking at the satellite and radar right now, we've got a lot of clear skies across the central United States. A little bit of a low pressure system down towards Texas, Oklahoma. So that's bringing up a little bit of cloud cover into Kansas, and will be bringing in cloud cover for tomorrow across southeastern Nebraska. But certainly hot, especially off towards the north. Bismarck got up to 103 today. Yesterday they got up to 106, so some record-breaking heat across the Dakotas over the past couple of days. We only got to 92 here in Grand Island. Now we're all starting to cool down, but you can still see that residual heat across the northern plains today. Still very hot, and it's going to eventually cool down from them. They've got a cold front that's draped across the area that will start to relieve them a bit of that extreme heat, fortunately. Temperatures around the area still up to 83 there in Valentine, Yankton at 84 degrees, 78, like I said, here in Grand Island, so we're starting to cool down. We'll all be getting mostly into the 60s overnight tonight. The breeze will also calm down overnight, but ramp back up in the day. Right now, around 10 to 15 mile per hour for that breeze across the area. We're looking at around 20 to 30 mile per hour gusts and sustained winds through the day tomorrow. Satellite and radar on the local picture. We don't really have a whole lot to talk about. A few clouds and residual showers across the western part of the Panhandle coming in there from the Laramie Range in Wyoming, but really not expecting much rain here for our viewing area anytime soon, really. As we take a look through Futurecast here, this model has a little bit of a lower trend for any particular rainfall that we're looking at. One model in particular is being a little bit aggressive with it. We're not really looking at that. But as we head into the day Sunday, like I said, southeastern Nebraska, a little more cloud cover, a weak cold front coming into the area. And this could show some showers. I think this is underrepresenting it, but it's more on the side of what I think is going to be reality. We're not going to have a lot of rain, but we might still see some brief thunder showers there tomorrow evening, right along the front across our northern viewing area into the Sandhills and maybe off towards northeastern Colorado. Those will diminish as they get towards the Tri-Cities, even if they do form. So it's sort of a toss-up if they do form. If they do, still not looking like it's going to make it to the Tri-Cities area. Through Monday, we'll see a little bit more of that southern return. You can see with those clouds around the area. We might see a wave of some clouds coming in early Tuesday morning. But again, not looking like we're getting any rain out of them. Forecast lows in the meantime, getting down into the lower 60s for western Nebraska, upper 60s for some places that are still hanging on to that heat that they had. Tomorrow, a little bit cooler by a few degrees or so. Still pretty hot out there, around 5 to 10 degrees above average, around 90 degrees for us. And then we still sort of plateau around that 90-degree mark over the next several days. Maybe by Thursday we warm up as a cold front comes through later in the week. Alicia?